She stands as one of the most formidable figures in modern American political history. A former U.S. Secretary of State and National Security Advisor whose influence resonated across the globe. Yet, beyond the high-stakes world of international diplomacy and policymaking, Condoleezza Rice has cultivated a life marked by refined luxury, intellectual sophistication, and considerable wealth. We delve into the financial tapestry of this trailblazing personality, examining her impressive estimated net worth of $12 million, the opulent California mansion that serves as her sanctuary, and the collection of stunning automobiles that mirror her ascent. How did this remarkable woman amass such a fortune, and what insights do her carefully curated assets offer into her enduring legacy? The narrative of Condoleezza Rice is a compelling chronicle of unwavering ambition, profound resilience, and the remarkable capacity for personal and professional transformation. Born in the crucible of Birmingham, Alabama, in 1954, she was the sole child of Angelina Rice, a dedicated high school teacher of science, music, and oratory, and John Wesley Rice, Jr., who served as a high school guidance counselor and a Presbyterian minister. Dear viewers, before continuing this video, we kindly ask you to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, if you want to receive notifications about new video releases, please hit the bell icon. Thank you for your understanding. Her family's lineage is deeply embedded in the American South, tracing back to the pre-Civil War era, with some ancestors navigating the arduous path of sharecropping following emancipation. This profound history, steeped in struggle and an unyielding spirit of perseverance, undeniably shaped Rice's journey to becoming one of the most influential women in the annals of American politics. Her first name, Condoleezza, is a melodious reflection of an upbringing that valued grace, drawing its origin from the Italian musical term con dolcezza, which translates to with sweetness or softly. It is a strikingly fitting appellation for a woman who would adeptly navigate the stark dichotomies of a racially segregated childhood and the rarefied, high-powered corridors of global diplomacy. Her genetic tapestry, as revealed on the PBS series Finding Your Roots, is as richly diverse as her life experiences, composed of 51% African, 40% European, and 9% Asian or Native American heritage, with her maternal DNA tracing a path back to the Tikar people of Cameroon. Her formative years were indelibly marked by the segregated South. She grew up in the predominantly African-American Titusville neighborhood of Birmingham and later resided in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. The family home was situated on the campus of Stillman College, a historically black institution where her father held the position of Dean of Students. Despite the oppressive constraints imposed by segregation, Rice's parents passionately emphasized the paramount importance of education, meticulously laying the intellectual and cultural foundation for her future triumphs. From a remarkably young age, she displayed an astonishing array of talents. By the tender age of 3, she was already immersed in learning French, music, and ballet. By 15, she was diligently taking piano lessons, harboring the ambitious dream of becoming a concert pianist. However, a pivotal experience during her college years, attending the prestigious Aspen Music Festival and school, led to a moment of profound self-assessment. As she later recounted, she came to the sobering realization that her considerable musical talent might not be sufficient to sustain a career in the fiercely competitive world of performance. This critical juncture prompted her to shift her academic focus towards international relations, a field that would ultimately define her extraordinary career. In 1971, at the age of just 16, Rice graduated from St. Mary's Academy in Denver, Colorado. She subsequently enrolled at the University of Denver, where her father was then employed, initially intending to major in music. However, her intellectual curiosity was irrevocably piqued after taking a course in international politics. She found herself drawn to the intricate complexities of Soviet relations and the multifaceted challenges of global security. This academic pivot would prove to be the cornerstone of a truly remarkable political trajectory. By 1974, at the young age of 19, Rice graduated cum laude from the University of Denver, earning a Bachelor of Arts degree in political science. Her academic momentum continued unabated, and by 1975, she had obtained a master's degree in political science from the University of Notre Dame. Her burgeoning passion for Soviet studies led her to Moscow in 1979, where she immersed herself in further study at Moscow State University and undertook an internship at the influential Rand Corporation in California. These formative international experiences provided Rice with invaluable skills and profound insights that would later shape her distinguished political career. Her academic prowess and astute political acumen continued to impress. In 1981, she received her PhD in political science from the University of Denver. Her doctoral dissertation meticulously focused on military policy and politics in Czechoslovakia during the Cold War. Shortly thereafter, she was awarded a prestigious fellowship at Stanford University, marking the beginning of a long-lasting and profoundly influential academic and professional affiliation. It was within the esteemed halls of Stanford that Rice truly made her mark in the field of international security studies, a domain where, at the time, she was one of only 4 women. A pivotal transformation occurred in Rice's political journey during the early 1980s. Originally a Democrat, she made the significant decision to switch her political affiliation to the Republican Party in 1982. This choice was influenced in part by her father's Republican leanings, but also stemmed from her substantive disagreement with President Jimmy Carter's foreign policy. As Rice later elucidated, her father had joined the Republican Party after being unconscionably denied the right to vote by Alabama Democrats during the oppressive Jim Crow era. Her decision to align herself with the Republican Party signaled the commencement of a political trajectory that would ultimately carry her to the highest echelons of American government. Rice's early, personal encounters with the harsh realities of racism, combined with her formidable academic achievements and thoughtful political evolution, meticulously prepared her for a significant role in shaping U.S. foreign policy. She would go on to serve with distinction as National Security Advisor under President George W. Bush and later as Secretary of State, thereby becoming the first African-American woman to hold that esteemed and powerful position. Condoleezza Rice's career stands as a powerful testament to her remarkable versatility, seamlessly combining high-level academic accomplishments, groundbreaking political roles, and a profound, enduring passion for music. Throughout her multifaceted life, she has consistently shattered barriers, emerging as a preeminent leader in both the political and academic spheres, while steadfastly never losing touch with her deeply ingrained artistic roots. Her academic career took flight at Stanford University in 1981, where she initially served as an assistant professor of political science. By 1987, her expertise and contributions led to her promotion to associate professor, with a specific academic focus on Soviet studies. Her profound knowledge in this critical area garnered the attention of some of the most influential figures in American politics, including Brent Scowcroft, who had previously served as National Security Advisor under President Gerald Ford. When Scowcroft returned to the White House in 1989 to assume the role of National Security Advisor under President George H.W. Bush, he recognized Rice's exceptional talents and extended an invitation for her to join the National Security Council as its Soviet expert. From 1989 to 1991, Rice played an instrumental role in shaping U.S. policies during a crucial and transformative period of the Cold War. She was instrumental in crafting strategies that supported the peaceful reunification of Germany, a pivotal moment that reshaped the geopolitical landscape. In 1993, Rice's career trajectory took another extraordinary turn when she was appointed provost of Stanford University. In assuming this role, she achieved the historic distinction of becoming both the first woman and the first African American to hold this prestigious and influential position in the institution's storied history. It was yet another significant milestone in her already impressive career, powerfully highlighting her intellectual prowess and exceptional leadership abilities within the demanding world of academia. However, Rice's path was destined for even greater influence when, following the 2000 presidential election, she was appointed National Security Advisor under President George W. Bush. As the first woman to ever hold this critical role, Rice was deeply involved in the complex process of shaping U.S. national security policy during a period of significantly heightened global tension. She was instrumental in pre-September 11th discussions concerning terrorism and national security, having even scheduled a meeting to discuss a new policy on these very issues for the morning of September 11th, 2001. In the immediate and tumultuous aftermath of the September 11th attacks, she worked in close concert with CIA Director George Tenet to confirm the administration's approval of controversial interrogation tactics, which included the use of torture on suspected al-Qaeda members. Later, in 2003, Rice emerged as one of the leading and most vocal advocates for the U.S. invasion of Iraq, a decision that would have profound and far-reaching consequences on the global stage. Following her impactful tenure as National Security Advisor, Rice was appointed Secretary of State in 2005, following the re-election of President Bush. In this capacity, she became one of the most prominent and recognizable voices in U.S. foreign policy. Her term was characterized by her unwavering commitment to the ideal of spreading democracy throughout the Middle East, an ambitious initiative that came to be known as her transformational diplomacy agenda. Rice also played a pivotal role in managing the escalating nuclear threats posed by Iran and North Korea. As Secretary of State, she traveled extensively across the globe, earning the distinction of logging more miles than any other Secretary of State in American history. Her tireless diplomatic efforts were crucial in shaping global affairs during a particularly turbulent and challenging period. After her dedicated service in public office, Rice returned to the academic world, rejoining Stanford University as a political science professor and also assuming a significant leadership role at the Graduate School of Business. She further extended her influence by becoming a director of the Global Center for Business and the Economy at Stanford. Beyond the confines of the university, Rice continued to make her indelible mark on the world stage. In 2012, she achieved another historic milestone by becoming one of the first two women ever to be admitted to the prestigious and historically male-only Augusta National Golf Club. The following year, she was selected as one of the inaugural members of the College Football Playoff Selection Committee, a testament to her diverse range of interests and recognized expertise beyond politics and academia. In addition to her formidable academic and political achievements, Condoleezza Rice's lifelong, deeply ingrained passion for music has remained a significant and cherished part of her identity. From the remarkably tender age of 3, she was playing the piano, and by the time she was 15, she was performing Mozart with the Denver Symphony. Even during her exceptionally busy and demanding tenure as Secretary of State, Rice consistently made music a priority in her life. She regularly performed with a chamber music group, and her considerable musical talents were frequently showcased at various diplomatic events and benefit concerts. In 2002, she had the distinct honor of accompanying the world-renowned cellist Yo-Yo Ma to perform Brahms at the National Medal of Arts Awards. Her multifaceted life vividly reflects a unique and harmonious blend of intellectual achievement, profound political influence, and deeply personal passion. Her enduring legacy is not solely defined by the historic and groundbreaking roles she has held, but also by her extraordinary ability to excel in a diverse array of fields, from academia and diplomacy to music and sports. Condoleezza Rice's decades-long career, spanning academia, government, and public service, has not only brought her global recognition, but has also culminated in significant financial success. A key component of her accumulated wealth is reflected in her real estate holdings, particularly her impressive home situated in the affluent enclave of Palo Alto, California. Located in the vibrant heart of Silicon Valley and in close proximity to the Stanford University campus, where she has long served as a distinguished professor, Rice's residence is a tangible reflection of both her substantial professional achievements and her refined personal taste. In 1998, she made a noteworthy real estate acquisition, joining forces with two investors to purchase a stunning property in Palo Alto for $500,000. This prime piece of real estate, nestled just minutes from Stanford University, served as both a personal sanctuary and a sagacious investment. Nearly 2 decades later, in 2017, this estate was sold for an impressive $2.3 million, more than quadrupling its original value. This gated residence was far more than a mere dwelling. It was a meticulously designed private haven exuding elegance, comfort, and sophisticated style. Encircled by lush, mature landscaping, including graceful palm trees and 9 fruit-bearing trees, the property offered a serene and tranquil setting, artfully tucked away from the bustling pace of the nearby technology hubs. The incorporation of water-efficient artificial turf and a gently flowing waterfall further enhanced the peaceful ambiance, rendering the estate an ideal environment for reflection, relaxation, and sophisticated entertaining. Wide, welcoming walkways and generous off-street parking augmented the home's accessibility and inherent charm. Upon entering, visitors were greeted by grand double doors that opened into a dramatic 2-story foyer, crowned by soaring 25-foot ceilings and anchored by a majestic, sweeping staircase. This striking architectural feature immediately established the tone for the home's sophisticated yet inviting atmosphere. The chef's kitchen, bathed in an abundance of natural light, was impeccably equipped with premium stainless steel appliances, lustrous granite countertops, a large central island, and a spacious walk-in pantry, perfectly suited for hosting gatherings or preparing everyday meals with culinary flair. The home itself was expansive, boasting 3 separate living rooms and 2 formal dining spaces. Every corner of the house was thoughtfully designed to maximize comfort and foster a sense of community, offering abundant areas for guests to congregate or for quiet moments of solitude. Each bedroom was conceived as a private suite, complete with generous walk-in closets and luxurious spa-inspired bathrooms. The ground floor featured 2 tranquil bedroom suites and a vibrant game room, while the upstairs living area was centered around a cozy fireplace and encompassed 4 more elegantly appointed suites. The undisputed crown jewel of this remarkable property was the master retreat, which offered the ultimate in luxury living. This spacious sanctuary included a private fireplace, dual walk-in closets, a convenient wet bar, and a personal balcony affording sweeping views of the palm-lined grounds. The ensuite bathroom was styled akin to a high-end spa, featuring a hot tub, a steam shower, and its own fireplace, creating a space that was as profoundly relaxing as it was exquisitely refined. Additional amenities included a total of 4 fireplaces strategically placed throughout the home, detailed crown molding enhancing its architectural elegance, and a spacious 4-car garage. The backyard was equally impressive, with features such as a tropical-style swing, a decorative waterfall, and low-maintenance artificial turf that made the grounds perfect for entertaining guests year-round. Adding even more value to this distinguished estate was a beautifully renovated accessory dwelling unit, ADU, located on the property. This 2-bedroom, 1-bath guesthouse came complete with its own private front yard, making it ideal for accommodating visitors, extended family, or even serving as a personal office space. From 2008 to 2018, Condoleezza Rice also maintained ownership of a second elegant residence in Palo Alto, a city that has long served as both her professional and personal anchor. She originally acquired this property for $1.3 million, and after a decade of ownership, sold it to Stanford University, her longtime academic home, for $1.9 million. This sale marked another astute real estate transaction in Rice's portfolio and further underscored her lasting and significant ties to the prestigious institution. This contemporary 3-bedroom, 3.5-bath home was a model of modern sophistication and eminently practical design. Constructed with both comfort and flexibility as paramount considerations, the residence offered ample living space and an adaptable layout to suit a variety of needs. One standout feature was a versatile ground floor suite, complete with its own bathroom, perfectly suited as a guest room, a dedicated home office, or even a private retreat for visiting scholars or family members. The true heart of this home was its open-concept main living area, where the kitchen, dining room, and living room flowed seamlessly together. This intelligent and fluid layout made it ideal for entertaining. Whether hosting formal gatherings or enjoying intimate dinners. High ceilings and large, strategically placed windows allowed sunlight to flood the space, creating a warm and welcoming atmosphere throughout. Each room was meticulously designed to capitalize on the home's most breathtaking feature: its views. What truly set this home apart were its sweeping lake vistas. Multiple lookout points thoughtfully integrated throughout the house provided residents with uninterrupted views of the peaceful and picturesque natural surroundings. A private balcony off the main living space offered an ideal spot for enjoying morning coffee or quiet sunset reflection, seamlessly bringing tranquility into the fabric of everyday life. Bright, serene, and thoughtfully appointed, this property afforded Condoleezza Rice a sophisticated yet grounded living space that expertly balanced her high-profile career with essential personal comfort. Her lifestyle choices, including her selection of automobiles, reflect a carefully curated blend of power, practicality, and inherent elegance. Over the years, she has been known to own several luxury vehicles that appropriately match her considerable stature and public image. The Cadillac Escalade has long been a favored mode of transport among high-profile figures, and for sound reasons. Condoleezza Rice's 2008 model aligned perfectly with her image as a commanding and influential presence on the world stage. This full-size luxury SUV offers a bold and assertive design, characterized by its sharp edges, gleaming chrome accents, and a massive, imposing grille that makes an undeniable statement wherever it travels. Inside, it delivers a premium experience with supple leather seats, rich wood trim, and advanced technological features for its time. Renowned for its generous spaciousness, the Escalade provides both exceptional comfort and a high degree of security, making it an ideal choice for someone who spent years under intense public scrutiny and required both sophisticated style and reliable protection. Sleek, powerful, and built with renowned German precision, the BMW X5 E53 was BMW's pioneering foray into the SUV market, and Rice owned one during its production era. This particular model is known for successfully combining the athleticism typically associated with a sports sedan with the utility and refinement of a luxury SUV. Its smooth handling, strong engine performance, and meticulously crafted interior made it a popular choice among executives and professionals. The X5 E53 symbolizes a smart, efficient form of luxury, qualities that also aptly describe Rice's carefully constructed public persona. It is a vehicle that doesn't merely transport its occupants from point A to point B. It does so with an unmistakable air of authority and class. Perhaps the most surprising and intriguing vehicle in Rice's collection is the Tesla Roadster. This fully electric sports car represents innovation, forward-thinking, and a commitment to environmental awareness, all values that Rice has increasingly embraced, particularly through her academic and leadership roles in more recent years. The original Roadster was Tesla's first production car, offering blistering acceleration and cutting-edge technology. With its lightweight design and quiet, potent power, the Roadster breaks traditional automotive boundaries and suggests a future-focused mindset, perfectly suited for an individual who spent a distinguished career navigating the constantly shifting landscapes of global politics and diplomacy. Condoleezza Rice has long been recognized for her remarkable discipline, her closely guarded privacy, and an intense, unwavering focus on her career and public service. Throughout her life, she has never married and has no children, a personal choice that has occasionally sparked public curiosity but has never defined her remarkable journey. In the 1970s, Rice was briefly engaged to NFL wide receiver Rick Upchurch. However, she ultimately made the decision to end the relationship, recognizing that it was not the right path for her. As biographer Marcus Mabry noted, Rice simply possessed the clarity to understand that the relationship was not destined to work. Her family life has been shaped by both profound loss and inspiring resilience. In 1985, Rice's mother, Angelina, passed away from breast cancer at the age of 61, a deeply impactful loss that occurred when Rice was only 30. 4 years later, her father, the Reverend John Wesley Rice, remarried Clara Bailey and remained with her until his death in 2000 at the age of 77. Her father, a consistent guiding figure throughout her life, had instilled in her strong and enduring values of education, faith, and perseverance. From 2003 to 2017, Rice co-owned a home in Palo Alto, California, with longtime friend Randy Bean. The house was originally purchased with a third investor, Stanford professor Coit D. Blacker, who later transferred his stake to the two women. This arrangement was publicized in Glenn Kessler's 2007 book, The Confidant, which sparked public speculation about the nature of Rice and Bean's relationship. However, Kessler himself clarified that he had no knowledge beyond their visible friendship and shared property investment. A woman of deep and abiding faith, Rice identifies as Presbyterian and has been an active member of churches in both California and Alabama, including Menlo Park Presbyterian Church and Westminster Presbyterian Church, USA. Her spirituality, she has stated, has provided a steadfast foundation of strength and clarity throughout her demanding career. At just 15 years old, she won a student competition that afforded her the extraordinary opportunity to perform a Mozart piano concerto with the Denver Symphony Orchestra. Though she initially harbored aspirations of becoming a concert pianist, she eventually shifted her primary focus to international relations. Yet music has always remained a central and cherished part of her life. She continues to play with amateur chamber ensembles and has performed at numerous high-profile events alongside esteemed musicians such as Yo-Yo Ma and Aretha Franklin. One of her proudest musical moments came in 2002 when she played Brahms with Yo-Yo Ma at Constitution Hall for the National Medal of Arts ceremony. Her admiration for Brahms runs deep. She esteems the composer's remarkable ability to seamlessly blend profound passion with rigorous discipline. Yet Rice is also, perhaps surprisingly to some, a rock fan at heart. During an appearance on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, she revealed that her favorite band is Led Zeppelin, praising their musical complexity and raw energy. This unexpected taste in music adds an intriguing layer of personality to her often reserved and composed public image. Even amidst her demanding diplomatic and political roles, Rice has remained closely connected to the arts. As Secretary of State, she served ex officio on the Board of Trustees of the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts. Recognizing her passion and influence in this sphere, President George W. Bush appointed her to a 6-year term on the board as his presidency concluded in January 2009. As this video wraps up, we'd like to remind you to like and subscribe to our channel. Your support is vital for our channel's growth and helps us keep creating content. To be notified about new videos, remember to hit that bell icon. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.